Up next, the Celtics taking on the 76ers. For the Celtics, they are firing on all cylinders, and their record speaks for itself. First in the league with no signs of slipping here at the halfway point. Sixers, Celtics, tip-off coming right up. And a good Thursday evening to you. 2K Sports presents the NBA. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. On our sideline, David Aldridge. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Kelly Oubre.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. And for Philadelphia, inside for him, it's Martin next to Embiid. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then it's Paul George. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard position. And well over halfway into the season now, GA, how much have the rookies changed since the start of the season?
Kevin, most are completely different players, right? The foundation was there, but they know their role on the team, and it's more about refining their game than learning.
Holiday after the missed three from Tyrese Maxey. George against Brown. And George kicks to Maxey. Pass to McCain. 76ers moving the ball around. Here's Embiid. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And Embiid practices these shots all the time, which is why he's so good from this area.
Here's Holiday, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
How about that? Flying high to send that one down. And you know what? When you've got the athleticism and explosion of a player like that, bigger guys are still at your mercy.
Now here's Embiid. Last game he had 34 points. And the dunk by Embiid.
And you do not want to be on the receiving end of that. Embiid throwing it down with some funk. And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws of the evening.
And as a team, they're down around 72% for the season.
First one falls for him. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Both good from the line that time.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
I caught up with Coach Nick Nurse. Now, we talked about Jrue Holiday and how he plans to stop him from being a factor out there. Coach said it won't be easy. He told me Holiday is a gifted two-way guy, but I think we can trip him up by staying on him on all times, by staying aggressive. So that direct approach is what they hope throws Holiday off his game. Guys?
Thanks, David. Martin, the pass to Embiid. Kept alive. Back to Martin. And Embiid throws it down.
Just knows where to go. Embiid positioning himself perfectly to get the putback.
For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Knocked away. Brown kicks to White. Outside Holiday. The kick out to Tatum. 6 to shoot. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
Yeah, there's that added strength of Tatum really helping him down low.
Maxey passes to Martin. And Tatum over to help. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. And he drives in, and he jams it with authority.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Yabusele, he's checked in for Philadelphia. The kid, he's checked in for Boston.
Substitution on the court.
Celtics trail by 3. Brown deciding where to go with it. Here's White, and there's the drive. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Well, look, give White credit. He took the contact well and just powered through it.
Yabusele passes to Maxey. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team, shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
The first one falls. Maxey hits them both. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Lowry against Holiday. A crossover, and Holiday throws it down.
What a move by Holiday, using the dribble to free himself up.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Oubre finds Maxey. Back to Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
Outside Holiday. 50 seconds left in the first. This one for three. Here's Porzingis. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up two.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Drummond with a screen on White. Here's Maxey. The three-pointer is right on target. Maxey's got 8 points.
The shots are certainly falling for him here in the early stages.
Porzingis sets the pick for Brown. Offline with his three.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
2 points. That one goes.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And Holiday kicks to Brown. Porzingis with a screen on Oubre.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Tyrese Maxey. He's been the guy making things happen for the Philadelphia 76ers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
Yeah, they really trust their depth. They have no problem relying on their bench in crucial situations.
Hey, Stan, we've heard talk about players not heaving up a shot at the buzzer to protect their shooting percentage. Have you run into that at all?
Oh, Kevin, that definitely happens. Players are concerned about all of those numbers, shooting percentages being one of them, because they become a factor in contract negotiations. But they have to realize, number one, you've got to do what gives your team a chance to win. And number two, with all the analytics, teams separate out what they call heaves at the end of quarters.
Abusele out there with Kelly Oubre. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Gordon. And it's Lowry in at the one. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP and Joel Embiid, the Sixers can't be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch a lot of games and I see what's working. Good basketball means cutting, moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking. But you need the right guys to execute that system. And I think you've got the right guys. Kevin?
I know you and I agree they do, David. Thank you very much. To the right side. Here's Springer. Now recovering. Horford from outside. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Lowry passes to Gordon. Embiid with a screen on Tatum. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Clock at 4. Lets it go. Rebound by the kid.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Tatum. Connects on the 17-footer. Tatum's got the lead up to 2 now for the Celtics.
Well, very few guys take advantage of space in the mid-range like Tatum. He's an assassin from that area.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Your Sixers dance team.
Well, we still have about half a season left, but here's where the power rankings stand as of today. You take a look at the 76ers. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
Checking out Boston. They're just taking it one game at a time, dismantling each opponent along the way as they were predicted to do.
Here's Oubre. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Pass to Embiid. Now Martin. The 76ers again can't hit it.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Such a strong guard. Drew Holiday finishing through contact.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
And one of the most respected players in the NBA is Drew Holiday.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a 3-time Teammate of the Year award winner. He's also a Sportsmanship Award winner. He is a pro's pro.
Pass to Maxey. And they get it. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Celtics leading by 5. Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Maxey. And now Philadelphia on the break. Such a wide open look. George has got his first 3 points of the game.
And hustle paying off there for George in the open court. Gets up court in a flash and finishes before the D can even react.
Here's Pritchard. They get it back. The kid can't hit. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. Philadelphia shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Philadelphia, the K. Shooting one.
One shot.
On the free throw, no good. As a coach, what were some of your favorite parts, Stan, of life on the road?
Well, Kevin, we get treated really well on the road in the NBA. I mean, you travel on great charters. People take care of your bags. We stay in great hotels. But my favorite part of being on the road was when we were on our way home. Easier to win at home, family at home. That was the favorite part of it.
How about the bonding experience that a lot of coaches talk about when you're out there kind of alone against the forces, just you and your team?
Well, I definitely think players bond on trips like that because they're not going in different directions. They team to spend time together. I don't think any of them ever wanted to spend time with me.
A moment now to check out some numbers for Tyrese Maxey.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
There's 1:47 left now here in the second. Tatum down low, defended by George. Tatum no good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Lets it fly from 18. George, no good.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Tatum's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Boston.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
In the corner, George with it. And he makes that one. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
And moving George around the floor keeps the defense guessing.
Here's Tatum. Oh, Jason Tatum finishes with authority.
That's a big-time move by Jason Tatum. I don't know how many style points you give him on that one.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to McCain. Martin kicks to George. No good from outside. So the 76ers, their last game, a loss to Brooklyn. Tatum on the wing, covered by Martin. Tatum passes to Pritchard. No good on the triple. The 76ers trail by 3. Here's George. Kicks it out to Maxey. Takes it inside and slam dunk by Maxey.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Tatum wide open. He fires one. No good on the last second attempt there. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Celtics. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Howdy, folks. Time for halftime fun. Woohoo! Before we check out the action at hand, first order of business, the power rankings.
You know, for Philadelphia, they've established themselves as a competitive team. They feel that they can get a win against any opponent there, Shaq.
Well, I don't know if they have the roster makeup to get to the finals or even conference finals. But on any given night, this team is dangerous.
I don't know, Shaq. They look good.
Changing topics now, how impressive was Jason Tatum in that first half?
I'll tell you, he doesn't miss many. He can be aggressive and play within himself at the same time. Heck of a first half.
Shaq-like percentages for sure. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
The Celtics with the lead. Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 spot. And Stan, as he enters his prime, Jason Tatum is shooting to become the face of the NBA.
Yeah, and Kevin, he knows winning is the key. For a star player on a great team, learning that balance, when to take over and when to set up your teammates is a big part of it.
And a little luck that time, but it drops. Brown's got his third basket of the night.
Great call having Brown run pick and roll. He is so confident with the ball in his hands.
Maxey finds Embiid. Assertive move by Embiid.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Celtics. 3-point lead. White. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. White's got his second basket.
They are on fire to start this second half. 3 for 3 and looking totally in sync.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
And bring your attention to center court for your Sixers ENT. Make some noise, everybody. Now on the court is your high squad. Get loud and let them hear it. Looks like it's T-shirt time band 2-1 shirt.
Take a peek now here at the league leaders in rebound. Fourth, Joel Embiid.
And you can't win games without rebounding the basketball. That's what has made him such an important part of what they do.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Pass to McCain. Here's Embiid from the arc. Rebound by Drew Holiday.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And here's Tatum for 3. That ball is good for another field goal, his 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet. Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the two biggest would be this. I think number one, anytime there was a lack of effort, not running back on defense, things like that, that I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again, and then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. That's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
We have a dancer.
Get a moment to see the numbers for Martin. He's putting up about 8 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
Yeah, look, it's not about being a stat stuffer. It's about being a guy coaches can count on and an asset to the team as a whole.
Pass to White. Here's the floater, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one.
but only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Tatum against Martin. Goes up on the wing. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
I now send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. At this point in his career, Paul George says he's in bully mode. He said, every night I'm on the floor, I'm there to dominate. Whether it's being more physical or going right at whoever I got to go at, you're going to feel me. I'm having that approach every time. I'm there to destroy you. Kevin? Wow.
I love it, though, D.A. Got to admit it. Awful powerful. Thank you. Maxey looking it over. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Celtics leading by 3. Outside Tatum. Brown sets a screen for Tatum. Outside Holiday. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 4 assists in the game.
Nice quick shot from Holiday. Not giving the defense time to react to him having the ball.
Maxey, no good. Boston's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Inside, Tatum!
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Maxey attacking.
Nice read by Maxey. Sees it, hits it, done.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 6-point game. Here's Brown. And another basket for Boston.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
Now, here's Maxey. 19 points in the game. Another miss by Maxey. White against Embiid. Porzingis with a screen on Embiid. And it's White missing. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Martin. Drops in the layup for 2.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
And White, the bucket on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists tonight. Holiday against Maxey. Martin with the screen for George. With 1 on the clock. And so it's Boston in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll get you back to the action after this break. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. The 76ers trail by 8. Oubre out there with Yabusele. And there's Jackson. And there's Embiid. And it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Boston's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. The 76ers shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Jackson passes to Embiid.
And we know how good Embiid is at drawing fouls, especially in the painted area. He welcomes the contact.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, I love how they're attacking the rim. That will usually force defenses to collapse and open up a lot of outside shots.
And also, the mid-range game has been working as well. They've kept that as a big part of their game plan, and boy, are they being rewarded for it.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hands.
And the 76ers making a change here. Council's checked in, and a change for the Celtics. Hauser's checked in. And so he makes both from the line.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. And another basket for Boston.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Lowry kicks to Yabusele. Embiid is at the elbow. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
It's just so tough to knock Embiid off the block. That's his territory.
And here's Tatum for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Tatum's got the lead up to 9 now for the Celtics. Tatum's got 4 threes on 5 attempts, really getting it done outside. Lowry dishes to Oubre, into the lane, and finished off by Oubre.
A powerful finisher, Oubre Jr. You deserve to get dunked on when you let him get inside.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. During the break, listened in with Joe Mazzulla and his team. Now, he wants his team to stop playing it safe. He said, we've got this lead by doing what we do, and we can keep it if we don't get too cautious. Play our game. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Outside Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on Martin. The 3 from Tatum. The 3 from Tatum.
Was already hit more threes since halftime than he did in the whole first half. He might have figured something out.
George finds Embiid. And George with the stuff.
And he may be in his 30s, but Paul George still has got a lot of bounce.
Celtics leading by 8. Unloads from 13. No good off the front iron.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Pass to Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring level. That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
A nice shot by McCain. Now just a 4-point Celtic lead.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Porzingis sets the pick for White. Brown outside. 5 to shoot. Lets it go with the 3. Boston, no good that time either. The 76ers have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from Joel Embiid. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Brown outside. Here's Holiday. That one's off, still out of sync. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. And here's George for 3. A rebound by the Celtics. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Tatum with it. Now defended by Embiid. Brown with the screen on Embiid. There's the lob to Brown. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Look, Brown has proven himself to be a clutch performer, and he does it again.
We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Embiid. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. .104 left in the fourth quarter. Brown sets a screen for Tatum. Yes!
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Embiid, the pass to Maxey. Back to Embiid. Over Porzingis. Embiid, no good. And an intentional foul right there.
Paul George. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here are the Celtics with the ball. They've led by as much as 10.
It seems like Brown always has something cooking, and he shows up big when they need him most. They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
Yeah, and it basically all comes down to this. If they come away empty here, this one's pretty much over.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Here's Maxey. Another miss by Philadelphia. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Joel Embiid. That's his third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Celtics,
Shoot 2.
Kristaps Porzingis. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. I'm just not sure they have the time to pull this one off.
No doubt the clock is their biggest enemy right now. It just about take a magic trick for them to find the points they need.
And so they foul intentionally.
McCain. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Boston, Derek White. Taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Good job converting at the line and helping to build this lead.
Here's McCain. Got a piece of it. And so it's the Boston Celtics with the W. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Jalen. On a real roll right now. How much pride do you take in the win streak?
Let's just keep it going. Just keep playing basketball, keep having fun, keep smiling, and it's fun when you win.
That alternative's not very good, so you want to keep winning. Thanks again, man. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And that about wraps it up. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Jason Tatum.
PlayStation